chore, Jack. Must be a chore for you to sit on live on your backside all day while the rest of us go to work and just beg for everything. And fancy us not giving you the money quick enough. So you just up the amount. I pray to God no one actually gave him money. It's absolutely insanity. And then I saw another cock I've seen all this morning. I'm well and truly like jacked up here. Alphabet sitting saying, someone said you should go to work like the rest of us, and like, well, you don't have to work, do you? Cocky, you don't have to work because you get universal credit when you're not working and you get things. Where do you think that fucking comes from, Orion? Where do you think that comes from? Your benefits come from people who are working and we pay tax. That's where your benefit comes from. It didn't just magically fucking vaporise out of thin air. If it wasn't for people, and they mock people who work, the gifters and not the gifters, the begs, mock. Hi everyone, every Scottish story, welcome. And they mock it. Oh yeah, I'm not going to you dusty people going to work. No. If there were no one actually went to work, you wouldn't get your money. So yeah, they are shameful. Very it to do. Cat the shame that again they have no shame. There was no shame to stay in the thing. They're not bothered. They don't care. They just anything for free, anything for nothing. And like I say, they all bandy this wall. We'll jump on the benefits. If you stop gifting, we'll jump on the benefits, which is ironic because when they do that, you're paying them twice. You're not only paying them in gifts and enabling them, but then they claim benefits. And if you're working gifting them, you're paying them twice because your tax goes to paying the benefits. If you go onto YouTube, type in TikTok beggars 2025, someone does deep dive into the beggars. Good. I'm pleased it's out there on other platforms. And again, there are a lot more people, getting onto this subject and looking at it. And that's why TikTok has done like what they've done. Because there is now such a bit backlash. There's now so many people have finally stepped back and thought, you know what? Maybe these people are right. These TikTok beggars are wrong and thing. And it's baby steps. Of course, it's baby steps. It's going to take time. Thought TikTok said, yeah, they did say begging's going to stop, but the implementing things a little bit slower than what I would like. I'm happy that it's happening, but what they do now is if you beg, they give you a temporary ban on gifting on your live. Your live will still continue, but no one would be able to gift. Is that enough? No, because obviously they try to block the PayPal links and things like that. They try to block other ways, stop people from, gifting and, well, again, gifting, not stop people from gifting, but stop these begs manipulating people to gift. Of course, gifting's there for a reason, but should we complain when we see such blatant begging? You can, but it does nothing. If you report a video, and this is how crazy it gets to, one of my friends on here reported a channel, and it came back no violation obviously they were. Oh, thank you, Jackie. When obviously they were, and it came back no violation, but the person who put the complaint in actually then got a violation on the channel for putting the complaint in and got a temporary ban. Because the person they were complaining about made a lot of money on TikTok. You would think, but at the minute, they're not. TikTok, I think, would survive. Oh, I don't even know where that comment went quickly. Hang on. TikTok, I survive without all the battles and gifts. Oh my God. Thing is that you don't get battles and the gifting and battling on here is like no other app. Like I say, I showed the people when they're doing the battles, the way they do them, the way they hype the viewers up, and it's just basically it's not a box battle, it's a begathon. It's a begathon, and like they can make thousands of pounds in one afternoon just doing box battles. And of course TikTok loves that. TikTok's like, oh, ka-ching, ka-ching, here we go. But again, you watch one of these box battles, Jesus, mother of Christ. The one I watched with DJ Deco the other day, it was unreal. So yeah, TikTok will keep them going. Does it go for when you have to show your charity? Generally, yeah, I know Jack, Sobriety Jack's doing this one for Mind. But again, a TikTok beg who says they're doing a GoFundMe or a crowdfunder for a charity when the TikTok beg is known for sniffing enough Charlie to take down a Colombian fucking coke field, maybe it's not the best idea to be giving your money to them. I would say there's more than a 99.99999.99% chance your money's not going to go to that charity. Jack, no. Exactly, Mr. Bizarre. He does, if he's going to do GoFundMes and cons just to get a takeaway, you think any of that money that's been raised is really going to go to a charity? Not one of these fuckers is given to a charity. So he turned on someone who offered him. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Kazzy. Yeah, turned on them for 50 quid. Said it was like nothing, not even worth his breath. And yeah, I mean, who that again? This is where we've put these people in this position. As a society, we've enabled this behaviour, this arrogance, this ego that these people have. We've done that. We've allowed them to do that, and we allow them to continue to do that. Hi, all the drama. I am good, but I am. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the heart, mate. If TikTok gets rid of the beggars, TikTok will be normal again. It will. TikTok, but you know, the average TikTok beg says, oh, it'll be boring without us, like, see you later. I disappeared for a couple of days. I bet the app was boring. No, love, it wasn't. The app was fucking amazing without you there for a couple of days. It's just a shame it didn't go on for a bit longer. To get rid of all the TikTok begs, TikTok will be as safe, fun as it was in the beginning. People who were doing genuine content will then get the opportunity to get the content seen, because we can't get our content seen, can we, TikTok? Because you push all of the TikTok begs content out first because they're making you money. It was mere mortals behind who are not making that much money but making fantastic content. We don't even get a look in half the time. That's the problem. The only way you get rid of them is to stop gifting. It is all the drama that TikTok won't stop them. TikTok will put things in place like what they've said to sort of show, well, look, we trying, but the only way to truly stop these TikTok begs is to stop going and watching the content and stop gifting them. Because you've got to remember, like I've always said, when you go to watch them, even if you're not gifting them, even if you don't press the like, you don't press that screen, it doesn't matter. You've gone and watched it, you're part of the thousands that are watching. TikTok sees that and then pushes that content out way above anything else. Just pushes the algorithm. Jackie Collins, he's asking to raise 500. Yeah, Mr. Yeah. Can we think how much, Charlie's going to be able to get with 500 quid? That money's not for charity. Trust me. Gifting was supposed on sale live the day. It was suspended, Kaz, because she went to sleep for one. I saw that one. I don't know whether she's... Oh, thank you for the like, Carol. I don't know whether she's been suspended. The gifting's been suspended because she was begging as such. I could have missed it. What can we doing? TikTok about it. Again, people are reporting this stuff all of the time, and it's coming back no violation. Like I say, I've had a video removed, one of me subscriber-only videos removed, because I dared go out in my garden to show me subscribers what I do after I finished a live on a night, and I went out and I was shown the view of Whitby Abbey, got removed. You're a piece of scum, Brian. TikTok said, you're a piece of scum, you're using repetitive content and da-da-da-da-da. Yet they can have all the disgusting content, they can roll joints on live, they can snort Charlie on live, they can drink themselves unconscious to death, they can abuse the emergency services on live, no violation. TikTok, we see nothing. Again, two-tier TikTok, two-tier. 100%, they've just proved it 100% again. Every time they do this to someone like us, you're not really punishing us. And even though we get annoyed that our videos are being took down, you're actually proving our point for us. You're actually doing the job for us. So, yeah. Oh, thank you for the likes, guys. Keep them going. Again, like I've always said, the likes, it's not just about gifts and things. It's about the engagement, the likes, the amount of people you got in your live viewing it and things. That the algorithm sees that, the AI, and it will push that out. I mean, that's why I saw one of DJ Deco's. This is why his stuff he gets so much money in that. On one of his lives, he had, I think it was 4 point something million likes. It was insane. And that's how their stuff gets pushed out there. But on the thing of the Begs and CLA, she definitely ain't in no penthouse. That's thousands of watches of tappers. Yeah, he basically, I think he had about 6,000+ people in the live, if not more. And all of them are smacking the screen. So, yeah, the likes will go up. There's a lot of people, for some reason, watching. Oh, Jackie, you've just reached a fan level number 9. Well done. But, yeah, £5 million penthouse. CLA, you've just spent the best part of 3 weeks swearing blind that you are getting this penthouse, dragging that storyline. It's quite sad that a lot of people believed it. A lot of your followers and a lot of your enablers basically bowed at your feet. You should have seen the comment section. Oh, Chelsea, you are a goddess. You deserve everything you get. You deserve this. You are amazing. I don't know why the trolls are trolling you all the time. Well, again, we're not trolls, love. Ben Toyle has 4.5 million in his Grown Horse live. Exactly, but like when you get up to those numbers, you get a lot of likes, you get a lot of engagement, and your content is just chucked right to the front of the queue. Unfortunately, genuine creators can do that, but the TikTok begs get these numbers as well, and they're pushed up that same queue, which is the problem. But yeah, she's had joints before 11 a.m. and she's paranoid. Oh God, yeah. I mean, Seaside. That's a lot of the thing why she talks about trolls. She's just hammered out of her brains all the time. She smokes that much green. I'm surprised she can see straight. But oh, thank you for the friendship, Jackie. Thank you. The flat is just, if it's a different flat, I'm not convinced it isn't just still a flat in the same building that the council's put her in temporary, or if it is, she's rented somewhere else out, made up this ridiculous storyline, which again has made her a small fortune because of these friggin' deluded people who believe everything she says, even though everything she says is being proven to be a lie over years, not just recently, and they still do it, and they still give them money. And she's still trying to carry on the facade now with that background up. We know you're not in a... I mean, she said the other day she was on saying the windows don't open properly. She has to really pull them and and she nearly slipped because she nearly said, I'm going to have to get onto the landlord. £5 million penthouse wouldn't have pokey little windows that you can't open and have problems. And she's saying that, but then still saying to her followers, oh yeah, but the penthouse, oh, they all want to be jealous when they find out about the penthouse, and they go, oh yes, they will. There isn't, people, there is no penthouse. There never was. She didn't give out, she gave out an address, but I don't think it was the one. Again, she likes to play games. I'm not convinced it's not the same building that she was originally in the first place, like where a flat is. Because again, we saw like a kind of what would look like a normal kind of flat environment. Certain markings on the doors would suggest it's a flat. And the slanted roof is very similar to the building where she is now, but she's a few floors down. The top floors of the building, they've got slanted roofs like that would cut, you know, you'd have them in your front room and that, where the wall slightly stands. I'm not sure, but even if it's not, it's a normal little flat somewhere. Dawn, I thought the same, yeah, definitely. She was receiving gifts at first, then people turned on her and kept sending her takeaways. Well, if they send in a takeaways, she must have given an address then. She's blocked the word kids. I wonder why. Because, was that because CLA told all the kids to go and steal the parents' credit cards and gift you? Or better still, get your mum and dad's phone that the credit card will already be linked to, and then just come on TikTok and send a load of gifts. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you for the happy. Is that maybe why you banned the word? Because she got a lot of backlash from that as well. Apparently she's in Fulham, as she mentioned, a butcher's down the road. I'd say it's possible, Mitch, it's possible. And if she is in Fulham, she's just rented a place temporary in Fulham. I doubt she'll be moving in, and if she is, it's not £1 million, £5 million penthouse that she said. All the gifters will be expected to pay the rent on wherever it is, and God forbid she's got no friggin' neighbours up or down or left or right, because Jesus Christ, are they in for a roller coaster ride? People are saying caravan because every time she goes outside you can hear kids running out. Rachie, it's more than possible. Whatever we saw when she let that thing slip, when she stood up and she didn't have the background on anymore, it was definitely a small place. It was definitely more like a little flat than it was anything else, or possibly a bigger caravan or something like that. It's possible. But when are the people? When are these people that protect her at all costs? When are you going to get the idea? Do you already know it's not a penthouse? You're just that deluded and that brainwashed, you're going to go along with it? At what point do you all stop and say, hang on, Chelsea, I know we sort of support you and give you money, but there is no penthouse. Stop saying a penthouse. Stop spinning that crap and storyline. You don't need to do it. We all saw it was when she got evacuated from the fire in the building. All we know is she spun this absolute crap that this Moni, who worked for this letting agency, was sorting it all out, and she was, and again, the swagger, oh, you dusty peasants. Oh, you dusty peasants. I'm going to have a £5 million penthouse. Oh, and you dusty people living in your horrible little dusty houses. And it was all the arrogance and the swagger and belittling people. Hi, Annie. Welcome. And it's still going on now. Why? Surely she's got to know that everybody knows. Surely. It's an attic Brexit, grey walls, yeah, near a school, I think. She's all her stuff there too. Well, Seaside, like I said, if that is true, then why not just say, I'm moving from the flat and I'm moving into another flat in Fulham or wherever it may be, into a little attic bedsit or somewhere, temporarily while I get myself sorted. Then your fans and your people who support you might have had a bit of sympathy for you and thought, oh, well, at least you're moving out the flat. No, you cook up this absolutely complete fucking bullshit storyline about a £5 million bloody penthouse to try and suck as much money out of your deluded followers as possible by thinking you're some sort of like absolute A-lister god, as per usual. They all brain cells are banging together on their TikTok journey. They are. I don't think between all of the people that support her and throw all this money at, I don't think there's many brain cells out if you put them all together to bank together. I think there'll be that much empty space still that they'd miss each other, to be fair. They've got to be off the nut. Would you still support someone who just lies to you, belittles you, insults you, constantly berates her audience? Oh, because she knows she stays on up by people talking for the worst. Exactly, yeah, that's true. The worst for you is no one talking, so they rage bait. That's what they think. But again, it's fine to rage bait, but what concerns me is the amount of people that actually do believe it. That when you watch the comment section, you get a lot of people in the comment section saying, oh, it's all a load of crap, Chelsea, or a load of bollocks, you're talking nonsense. But there's people in there, oh, don't listen to these people, oh, I can't wait to see the penthouse, I can't wait to see this, each £500, and da-da-da-da, mention me, Celia, can you mention me? Hi, Juju, can you mention me? You know what I mean? It's like, really? It is scary. It's scary, and it's not the fact that they don't know. That delusional. They literally can't see it. Oh, thank you, Juju. Thank you for the heart, mate. Welcome, Laura. They do gifting rings. They do that. She will be gifting herself and gifting others to gift them back, but she can only gift herself so much. She makes a lot of money still off these people. A lot of money. Hi, Haley71. How you doing? They do have multiple accounts, yeah. I mean, Mr. TikTok UK official was caught doing that. He had gone live and he had 2 phones and he was gifting himself from the other phone until he got caught out. And he even did that. He did box battles with himself on another phone, saying it was his brother or something, and it was the actual. He slipped up as well. He had another phone, so he was doing the same live, but one of them was just a blank back, like a graphic. There was no person on there, and people were like throwing money on his thing to win this box battle, and it was him box battling himself. Once when she won the leaderboard, she gifted herself thousands. Oh, I bet she did. Yeah. Oh, they'll do anything. Absolutely anything. Well, they've got to be daft. If you want you close to winning the leaderboard, so you gift yourself thousands of pounds to push yourself up the leaderboard, you'll get some of that money back because you've just gifted yourself. But TikTok will take 70% of what you just give. They've got to be daft. Haley, no. Whatever Jack's doing with that charity thing, that ain't legit. That ain't legit. He's a compulsive liar and he's a drug addict. Where do you think the money's going to go? And he's an alcoholic. So you can guarantee you when that supposedly charity thing ends, you won't see him doing a video giving the money to charity. You'll see him, he'll come on video and he'll have his hair done. He'll go, oh, a bitch is going out to get his eyebrows waxed like he does. And he'll have a new jacket on, he'll have new things. He'll be coming in with takeaways. He'll be doing an M&S haul. You mark my words. It does. Number one spot is bragging rights for the likes of CLA and these begs, and they'll literally pay to get up there. They'll pay themselves to get up there. So, yeah. But again, if you get to number one by false pretenses, you're not really number one, are you? He's sitting there with it again. Yeah, he's sitting there again, Haley. He's sitting there with it on a green screen. You are not allowed to put green screens up. But do you remember what I said? When TikTok banned green screens and banned begging, they will make and devise other ways of getting around it. Now let's have a think. What's a good way of getting around the begging but still get money? I know I could put a green screen up for a charity and TikTok will allow that, and I can say it's for charity. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? I knew they'd come out, they'd be devious and come out with different ways. No, he'll get away with it unless it gets mass reported. He'll get away with it. You can see because his live has been restricted from gifting and things. Again, made up charities. I mean, I don't think they even need to make the charity up. They can just say it's for anything. They can even say it's for the RSPCA and we're going to thing and put a green screen up. You can say, oh, we're collecting money, or then thank you for the money, and then you never hear anything else. Yeah, okay, Bolton. Yes, go and face the day. I've already faced mine. That's why I've come on live for a bit. I've just got some free time, so I thought, well, come on. Oh, and a thing about Friday's live. Donna, it is fraud. It is illegal. But the likes of Jack, they don't care. Even if you reported that live now, it'd come back no violation. So, they'd be lost without the app, all right. They'd have to go and get a job or make genuine content. My God. The hardship they're going to have to face. Yep, I said I was going live today. I will try and go live again before Friday, but Friday night, we can have an extended one. We have no time limit. So we can just go for it and roll. We can maybe beat that like record that Roy set, finally. But yeah, we can have a little bit more of an adventurous Friday Night Live because I've got the house to myself, Sophie, for the whole night till the next day. So I don't get disturbed. TikTok begs you better beware then, because I'll be steamroller on that night. To London to see Dua Lipa with her daughter. Oh, party! We'll definitely have some fizzy water. We'll have the music banging, and like I say, there is no time limit. We'll just go until we decide that we've had enough. So again, tell your friends, tell your families, get them all in. Come on, let's get the party going. Party at Brian's. We'll have the tune. I'm going to have it ready. I'm going to have the tunes banging. I'm going to have the fizzy water, and I'm going to make sure I've got plenty that I don't run out. And I'm going to have snacks lined up around me, ready, so we don't even have to get the furthest we'll have to go is nip for a toilet break. So everybody, bring a bottle. Well, I don't think it'll be cheese and sticks, but yeah. So yeah, and I know for a fact there's going to be so much happening between now and Friday. We'll have plenty to talk about. And I might, if I can find it, I might have to ask Sam and get the Hellbox and have it on display as well. A little bit paranormal stuff going on as well, because that is a freaky fucking thing for all you paranormal fans as well. And again, we might invite a couple of people in. I mean, I don't get invites to go to things. People just, oh my God, TikTok begs just won't even entertain me. But yeah, we're going to invite a few people in. We'll have a chat. Oh, Juju, yeah, we all got to be, it'll be a thing. Again, I think we'll start around about the 6 o'clock mark, because I will be at work that day. So by the time I get back, get myself sorted, have me tea, get it set up. We didn't beat the target, Jackie, but by God, we came close. Even Roy said we did well to come that close. That I think we got just over 250-something thousand likes. We were only about 60,000 off beating Roy's and Bramble's record. So near yet so far. But for my channel, that was mind-altering. I was in awe. Absolutely in awe. And again, that was thanks to all you guys sitting tapping that screen. And like what I said yesterday, your time is important, because you giving up your time to come into these lives and smash that screen and sort of interact and do what we do. And then you share it out, and we get the engagement, and we get the word out there. But you try get Chelsea to battle. Jesus Christ, Cal, can you imagine? One, she'll ban us before she battles us, and two, how the fuck am I going to get a word in edgeways with Chelsea? All you'll hear. Who are you? You're a dusty troll. Do you know how famous I am? Billions of views, darling. I'll just fall over on the floor laughing my ass off. I won't be able to even speak. Oh, darling, how many views do you have? Oh, darling. And I can say, well, Chelsea, you may have billions of views, but I've got a fucking house, and I've got a kitchen, and I've got a garden. You can't go outside in your garden. Then she'll probably cut it right there and then I'll be banned for life. You have to say, you got to say darling, yes. Oh, darling. Nostril, oh yeah. I can only imagine how that would go. Oh yes, Haley would have all the famous stuff. She would just basically attack from the frigging second I went on. Considering she'd probably know what my channel is about. Oh, thank you for the follow, Coco. Thank you. So, maybe not. I am going on someone else's live soon when it gets sorted, and that's The Observer here on TikTok, who does all the stuff about this sort of stuff as well, and a lot of other stuff. They've invited me on to have a little chat sometime. Court Assassin has gone off the app. I saw a video recently where she was talking about a Manjaro journey, losing weight and things. So she's still popping on and off. She's not as prolific as what she was. These lot don't like you. Oh, they don't like us. No, truth. The truth. Jesus. It's the one thing a TikTok beg fears the most. Is the truth. Really, I like the Observer. Yeah, Observer's cool. So yeah, I don't know when that's getting set up. I've given them sort of times and dates when I will possibly be available, and I'm just waiting for the shout. So yeah, you'll see me on there at some point. Oh, here we have all the TikTok fame, darling. We do again, Haley71. If you tell the truth, you're labelled instantly as a troll. Carl, she seems a lot happier to me. Well, she will be if she's off this friggin' app. They just pushed the luck too far. And I think, again, with Court Assassin, people had just finally had enough. And I think the gifting started drying up. All the requests for all the money started things. So coming off this app for a lot of these TikTok begs will do them the world of good. Because they sit there for 24/7. They're just sitting there non-stop. Yeah, well, it's not much, Anika, it's not much of a heat wave today. It's quite warm, it's muggy, but there's not a lot of sun as such. It's cooling down a bit. It's supposed to fluctuate a little bit. Best thing for her, no more hearing. Oh, messy. Exactly, I mean, they just need to come off. Not only for our sanity and our own good, but for their own good as well. Yeah. Aren't live much. They're not alive much anymore, but you've got to remember that they try to find other ways to, thing, because TikTok have put things in place that's making it more difficult for them. I wonder if Laura is still dancing. It gets warm on Friday. It does. It is meant to pick up, but I'll be at work anyway. Well, Friday night I'll be live in here, so I'll have the door open. I'll be annoying the neighbours, blasting the music out. They'll probably wonder what the fuck's going on in here. It'll be like a fucking rave when we're on live. That easy free money they all got addicted to. They do. But the money's, like I say, the noose is tightening. TikTok hasn't cut the revenue off altogether, but they've put a lot of restrictions in place now, which makes it a lot harder for a TikTok beg to squeeze as much money out as they did. Hence why, Sobriety Jack's now doing, charity fundraising. You know what they say, charity begins at home. And in Jack's house, charity goes right up your nose. So, again, watch out for a lot of them doing a similar thing. They'll either turn to the TikTok shop to try and squeeze money out of you, and out of the dedicated followers, because they know they'll just buy any tap that they put on there, or sort of like sure. And there'll be a lot more of this charity work getting done. They'll try and find ways round, trust me. But the one thing they won't do is get a job. No, Anika, you keep your money exactly where it is. In your pocket. Like I say, they'll do anything by go and get a job. And Dawn, that's if they'll be selling TikTok tat. They will. I mean, CLA's already doing it, and some of the results are interesting. Watching the videos, Jack will go back on benefits because he's already tried to push in some of his videos. He's got sciatica. Yeah, you haven't got sciatica, Jack, when you come in with your shopping haul from the money you've scammed out of people and you're going, hey, look at Jack, look at him. You've got big heavy carrier bags in your hand. Where's your sciatica then, son? Yeah. Got to remember, the evidence is there all over TikTok. You can't hide it when you're on TikTok. And you get help from the government if you're an addict, and they'll pay you. So yeah. That's exactly where they go. I can guarantee if all gifting stopped right now, just right now today, just went, TikTok went bang, that's it, game over, begging, you beg on your live, you're done. They'd all come off, but they go straight on the benefits. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. You wouldn't see one of the TikTok begs saying, right, I've come off come off TikTok begging because I can't beg anymore, and I'm just vlogging from work. This is me work here now. I'm stocking the shelves in Tesco or whatever. There'll be none of that shit go off. Absolutely not. Mrs. Hart, I'm 52, worked all my life full time. Exactly. Like a lot of people, you want stuff, you work. You've got to work to have these things. Because we can all do what the TikTok begs do if we wanted to, but you don't, because that's just not the way. It's not right. It's not morally right. It's just not right. I'm sorry, Carl. I'd meant to put the trigger warning. We talked about work again. Any TikTok any TikTok begs that we've traumatized in the last 30 seconds, well, I would say we apologize, but we don't. Again, Anika, people on PIP who need to be on PIP is not the problem. Yeah, a lot of people, I've got family that claim benefits and things because they need to. They're ill, they can't work, they've got serious health problems. None of these TikTok begs have got health problems. They've not got mental illness. They've not got anxiety. They just know all the trigger words and all the things to say to make people feel sorry for them. There's not one of them couldn't go out and get a job tomorrow. Born idle. Exactly, Kate. Word of the day. Born idle. Had one anxiety attack this morning. Exactly. And real anxiety can be crippling. I know. Like I say, I had a dad with severe mental illness. I know what anxiety can do to somebody. But these fucking TikTok begs that come on when they called out on the bullshit and they go, oh, I'm having an anxiety attack. That's why I did what I did, because it was bipolar. And Celia's still screaming fucking bipolar to this day. There's dozens of videos, that you can clip where she's saying, well, I don't actually have bipolar. I just use it as an excuse. She friggin' openly admitted it, but then she still used it the other day. A bitch has got bipolar. That's why I say what I say. No, you don't. My niece has cerebral palsy. She wasn't even getting high pip and she can't walk, but Jack does. Exactly, Haley. Again, genuine people who need this help sometimes can't get it because of these people like Sobriety Jackson, these begs, and lots of others who play the system and drain resources for people who genuinely need it. That's the problem. They're making a mockery of everything. They're making a mockery of TikTok. They're making a mockery of the emergency services and things, using them as extras. They're making a mockery of the benefit system. They're just people who use and take and use. They never contribute back. They never give back. Simple as it gets. And there's not one of these TikTok begs that can justify themselves. They could invite me on all day long to have a discussion, but there's nothing they could say in that live where they could justify what they do. It's not easy to get. I have no idea. Well, the thing is, every Scot has a story. The reason they can get PIP so easily is because they lie. Thank you, Valiant Star. Genuine people go on PIP. They still tell the truth. And the people with genuine illnesses, and this is true, tend to underplay their illness because they feel guilty about getting benefits. But a TikTok beg will go in and lie till the fucking eyes fall out. Absolutely lie out the back of the teeth to get that benefit. And they have no morals, they don't care. That's the difference. And people are getting denied it all the time. Like I said, my brother worked for donkey's years in a really good, high-paid job. That guy was going places. He wasn't thing, and then he took ill. He got ME, and it took him out of the game. And he struggled. Oh, thank you, Debs. Thank you for the follow. He struggled. Oh, sorry, Mama Ali, sorry. I got 2 messages flash up at once there. He struggled to get any help at all. Even though he'd paid into the system, he'd worked for bloody decades. And he was made to suffer. Absolutely made to suffer. He didn't want to get ill. If he'd kept going down the path he went with the job he had, he would have had 2 friggin' houses, 2 friggin' sports cars on the top. He would have been a made man. You do. You work and you slog, and then when you need help, you can't get it. Yet these TikTok begs will walk in. I've got a bad back. I've got crippling anxiety. I've got bipolar, and they just like, and they lie about what they can and can't do, and they just right there you go. There's some benefit. The northern accent caught my attention. Then the subject sealed the deal. Mama, welcome. That's how I do it. You see, I just lure people in with this accent. But welcome to the party. This is basically what the channel is. This tapper is brilliant. No more knuckle fingers. Oh my God, Valiant's got a tapper. She's gone done it. Valiant, I want to see 100k. Just put it on its top speed and just let it ride. I'm Northumbrian, living in London past 30 years. Yeah, I'm County Durham, and I'm living in Whitby at the minute. Oh, Skippy's orders are. Oh, Roy, if you see any of this, Roy, we're coming for you with these likes. Still miss home. You will always miss home. I miss home. I've moved around all over the place. I've lived in County Durham, all over County Durham. I've lived in Gibraltar. Now live in Whitby, just dotted around all over. But still, there's nowhere like home. There's nowhere like the little town I grew up in. Roy, Brambles, the record's going to be shattered. And like I said, Roy tried to say using them tappers are cheating. No, it's not. The tapper just taps for you. It's not doing anything that you wouldn't be doing yourself. It just does it. And again, it saves your fingers. So we're not having that, Roy. We're not having that. Oh, come Friday. We've got no excuse now for Friday not to be smashing some records here. Hey, Carol. Afternoon. Welcome. I moved 18 times before I stopped. Jesus. I've moved a few times, but 18's pushing it like... Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you for the heart, mate. That's pushing it a bit. Oh, God. I mean, we might have to move from here one day, but I think the next time I move, that'll be it. Getting too old for that crap. So, yeah. 11 moves, Mama, but ex-army wife. Oh, well, that'll explain it, yeah. Again, 11 moves is enough. I think... God, I lost count of how many times I've moved, but not as many as that, but enough. Enough to put me off moving. So yeah, we'll have to plan Fridays. We'll have TikTok begs. We definitely we've got to have paranormal. We're going to smash that record. That's got to be a bragging right. We've got to go for this time. Skippy, I've moved once in 38 years. That's how you do it. My moderator's just messaged me. My moderator, by the way, is Sophie, who comes on, Twin Mama Sophie. She just messaged me. She's still watching, but she's had a 24-hour ban on all lives for hate speech and bullying. Her videos she makes on her wall are about her and her twins. So I don't quite know where the TikToks picked the hate speech up, unless she said something on here. But I didn't see her say anything on here that was even thing. But yeah, well done, TikTok. Round of applause for TikTok. Removed one of my videos this morning, one of my subscriber-only videos. And now you've banned me moderator for hate speech and bullying. Yet... Jack's running a fake charity to scam money out of people, and you're like, go for it, Jack. TikTok HQ, you go for it. Do you see what we mean? CLA can go on and literally threaten to somebody on a live, and it didn't get taken down for bullying and harassment or for threats. She was commenting on Jack being disgusting and needs help for his mental health. And that's classed as harassment and bullying. No, that's what we call TikTok the truth. It's the truth. So a simple comment on a video, boom. It is, Mama, it's ridiculous. like before you joined, Mama, like I said, I put a video on last night after I finished the live, and I went out and sat out in my garden, and it was a video just for me subscribers, and I just looked out at the view out there. I've got a beautiful view of Whitby Abbey, and they took the video down for misuse of content and things like that. And I was like, what? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, how? CLA can roll a joint as long as me freaking arm and smoke it on live, but I show me garden and Whitby Abbey and a nice little video for the subs, and you remove it. And they still haven't put it back. I did appeal. I have appealed it, yeah, every Scott. And up to now, they haven't put it back. And in the description, you put a description. I said, look, I made a simple, nice, calm video for me subscribers, just showing the life of Brian after I'm come off live in my normal life. That's what I do for my subscribers. And it gone. Poof, poof. Skippy, they said that it was unoriginal and reusing of content that violated the terms of service and using other people's content. It was me filming myself in my garden that belongs to me. It's like, oh God. There was a fella openly talking about getting substance delivered to the night. Exactly, Annie, no ban. And Jack has said the same. He actually went on live and asked if he needed money for his dealer. And he needed bags of Charlie. And that live got no violation. And when people complain, because people tell me when they complain, and it came back that they're supposed to have reviewed his live, no violation found. You explain that one, TikTok. We all ears. Come on. Yeah, my moderator's banned for putting a simple comment on a video. Exactly, Skippy. And that's the reality of what we're talking about here now. That's how ridiculous TikTok is. That's the two-tier system in plain view for all to see. You make money for TikTok, you can literally there's nothing you can't do on this app. Yes, they put things in place, so if you beg, you get a temporary ban on the gifting. Not enough, TikTok. You need to get rid of this two-tier system. Needs to be gone. What time Friday? Well, Sophie will be unbanned by then, so we'll be fine. Sophie, don't be putting out else, because you know what TikTok's like. They're watching us. 6 o'clock. I'm going to say 6 o'clock because I'm at work. Trigger warning. I'm at work. I know Carl keeps telling me to put the trigger warning. Trigger. Oh, thank you, Mama. Thank you for the heart, mate. Thank you. We'll say 6 o'clock. I've got to go to work. Brooke Clear, they're protecting the wrong ones. They are, Brooke. They are. They literally, I don't care what anyone says to me now. We have proved on this channel too many times now of this two-tier system in action. And TikTok, again, you've done that beautifully for us. You've actually done that better than we could have done it ourselves. So, champion. Oh my God. Exactly, Annie. They're making rugs a normal activity, and even asking for rugs and money for rugs. It's just a normal thing. Again, you make money for TikTok. You can do that without question. So yeah, I've got to go to work. By the time I get back, after being harassed for a while and violated in horrible way, oh God, I need a different job. And I get back, get me tea, get myself sorted, get the setup put up, because I'm going to have it all put up. Going to have the music bouncing, going to have the lights going. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to have a good time. We're going to have a laugh. Oh God, TikTok needs me to do the jigsaw puzzle because it's seen inactivity on the live. What affects this TikTok? What do you mean inactivity? I'm moving around. When you have you watched, Brett's video? The guy hardly animates. Only his mouth moves. The guy's so boring. Even his eyes don't blink. And yet, do you hassle him with this shit? Oh, I love TikTok. But yeah, we'll make a belting night of it. Boring Brett, don't even get me started. That guy's voice literally puts me into a coma. Deb's boy have TikTok. Oh, they do. It's just relentless. That's like, it's been a good day. Sub video removed. My moderator has now been temporarily banned from going and joining any lives. 24-hour ban. They think that I'm not moving on my live. I'm not engaging. Do the little jigsaw or we'll end the live. And that's what it said. We've detected inactivity on the live. End the live. Like, do this or we'll thing. Sophie can join, but she just can't comment. Still the same thing, unfortunately. As long as you've still got administrative rights, you can still like keep an eye out for the trolls and things. But again, hopefully by the time we get on tomorrow night, Sophie, it should have been lifted. Hopefully, it's because I got no fizzy water, Debs. Exactly. Can't do fizzy water on these lives because I've got to go and do my Uber run later on. And I've got stuff to do, got things to do. Got to go and pick Sam up from work. Then we're going up to the unit to get a load more stuff picked up to bring here, ready to open the shop, to get into the shop when we actually finally get in there. So I've been lugging boxes around and lifting crap all over the place. I was debating what's in the box. Do you mean the hell box? I've got violations for saying Orion needs a mental health assessment. Exactly, again, Skippy, which is actually the truth. And boom, violation. Yet Alphabet can go on and absolutely rip through someone in the comment section and say the most disgusting things, and the live just trundles along. Not an issue, no problem at all. Fumal Director Live. So we're just catching up. Someone needs done all these wrong ones, but what and why do people gift? That's the $1 billion question, Mama. That's the $1 billion question. That's what we've always discussed on this channel. And again, CLA said it best herself, one of the main TikTok begs. She said, the people that follow me and believe what I say are so weak-minded and so easily manipulated, it's just easy to suck money out of them. They all just simpletons and deluded. And that was from one of the TikTok begs to her own supporters and gifters. And you know what they did, Mama, when she said that on a live? They still gifted it. There's no hope, is there? But we still do what we do. We still come on this channel. We still get awareness out there. We still spread the word. That will never stop. And until the day that TikTok completely remove all the TikTok begs, it'll just never stop. We'll keep going. We just do what we can. And we have fun while we do it. We are not a negative channel. I interact with everybody. Unlike, CLA, who basically will only interact with you if you've got a 70 gifting badge. And then she might say hello if you're lucky. Or she doesn't say hello. It's like, oh, darling. Oh, welcome to the live. They are banning green screens because Sobriety Jack got one of his temporary gifting ban because he was using a green screen and what have you, and he was begging. CLA, that's why she doesn't do green screen as such now. She's put a fake bamboo screen up and using that instead, which again is not a green screen, so it's allowed. The TikTok's only put temporary, very temporary measures in place, the bare minimum at the minute. She comments if a 35 and above. Oh yeah, every Scott. Remember, there's always loopholes. Why do you think Sobriety Jack's doing, like I say, these freaking fake bloody charity things? I got a violation because I mentioned about my dog eating. Exactly, Carol. I mean, how does it even make sense? Yet Sobriety Jack can go on his live and eat like a dog off his plate, off the floor, and it's disgusting. And yet nothing. But then when my moderator goes on and says it's disgusting, she gets banned. It's an absolute two-tier system, 1,000%. 1,000%. So what day are we today? We're Tuesday, aren't we yet? So Wednesday, might pop live if I have time. Possibly might have a bit of time to do then. Then I won't be up to Thursday, and then we'll go into Friday. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Oh, see what work does for me tomorrow. The time we're coming up to 4 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock, sorry. My daughter, so I've got a bit of time yet. I'm going to have another drink because I am starting to sweat in here. My daughter had a video removed from 2 years ago because of community standards. Exactly. How can a video... Well, the reason it can happen is because they change the community standard rules. So what didn't affect that video then affects it now. But that's the problem. It affects your video from 2 years ago, but it doesn't affect any of the TikTok Begs videos from 2 years ago. None of theirs gets taken down or removed, no matter what. Oh, please, you came on my For You page. Lovely meeting you all. I'll definitely be back. Oh, Mama, 100%, you're welcome back anytime. And that again, that shows that, you know, we're getting there. That you just randomly popped on from the For You page, which is good. Means, you know, the content's getting out there slowly but surely. Maybe it's not as much as a TikTok Beg, you know what I mean? But at least it's getting out there. That's the main thing. How many likes, Brian? Because I can't see with the tapper on. We're up to 30k. What speed have you got your tapper on? Because if it's one of them white ones, it's got 3 speeds. Just get it ramped up. Just put it into 5th gear. That's how a lot of these channels, these TikTok Begs, can get so many likes as well. Because you can imagine if they've got 6,000 people watching and there's a lot of people with these tappers to save the little fingers, because you are going to get bloody arthritis in your fingers if you keep tapping the screen like us lot do. I'm the same when I'm on, like, some of the videos I pop on. As soon as I go on, I'm just like that. I'm just going like that for as long as I can. And I keep it up for as long as I can, and then I pop off the channel. That's what I do. I just, as I scroll through my For You page, I'll pop onto random people's videos and lives. And if I like what I'm seeing, even if I don't stay long, I'll smash the like button to get them some support and get the likes up, and I'll just disappear. I'm like a Cape Crusader, like a hero. Just jump in, support, out. But yeah, it knackers your fingers up, doesn't it? Oh, it's repetitive strain syndrome, it is. That's why, and I'm going to get one of these little tappers myself, not for me to do on my own channel, but when I'm watching, say, like my son's channel, like I say, anybody who does go live, I can just clip it on, get you some support, get you some, again, because doing that, it gets the engagement up and pushes genuinely good content out onto the For You page, out and into TikTok world, and just gives them that little bit of a boost. It's not all about gifting. Like I say, the engagement is just as important. The engagement with your audience and the chat and the likes. I downloaded one from the App Store. Yeah, you can go that way as well. Some people do that. I've not sort of looked into that side of it, but I just thought the tappers were just thing. You just clip it on and away, you press it away you go, and just let it run. And they're dead cheap as well. So yeah, we'll definitely have to all get myself one ordered. No, thank you, Sophie. Sophie's smashing the screen. Even though she can't comment, bless you, she's smashing the screen. Yeah, apparently, like Carol said, you can get an app that can do a similar sort of thing. I don't quite know how it works. Carol will be best to tell you about that. Hi, Haley. Welcome to the live. I'm just going to pour myself a juice. And TikTok. Haley, oh, thank you for that, mate. This is going to be orange squash. It's not going to be Charlie. It's not going to be the green. It's going to be orange squash. Please don't ban me. It's getting stage where you can't even fill a glass up with some orange squash. And I'm not going to put it in a normal glass. I'm going to put it in one of these so they don't think it's friggin', you know, put it in a beer glass, they'll think it's beer. Even though if the beer was that colour, you'd be in serious trouble. Mama, my moderator got a violation because when she was on live with us one day, she had a Lego brick and she tapped it to her chin and she got a violation and a temporary ban off the live because they said she was vaping. Yet Evil Queen does all of her... Oh, thank you, Haley, for the repost. Evil Queen does all her lives, puff it on a vape. And guess what? No temporary bans and no violations. Wonder why that is, TikTok. Yeah, they all vaping, but my daughter wasn't and doesn't, and she got wrong. She also did a live where she was pushing the twins. She has twins. And she got her keys out and she had no hands, so she put the keys in her mouth like that and held them in her hand while she sorted something out. She got temporary banned again for smoking. Yet CLA can roll a joint the size of a friggin' Cumberland sausage and smoke it and get nothing. And TikTok, you wonder why I'm ticked and why I do what I do? Yeah. Good Lord. It's unbelievable. It's laughable. It's actually laughable. Mama, it's absolutely true. Well, Sophie would tell you herself, but she can't because she can't type. Team, it's a joke. We'll hope I'll hear from Downing Street. I'm 100% sure it's water. It's juice. It's the colour of juice. If me beer looked like that, me fizzy water, I'd be questioning where I bought it from. That's the thing. Got to be so friggin' careful what I say, what I pick up, what I fucking look at. I can't even friggin' stand still for more than 3 seconds without TikTok thinking I've fucking passed away in activity and I've got to do a jigsaw puzzle. No, Debs need fizzy water till Friday, I'm afraid. Well, I've actually got one fizzy water in there left. I might save that to go with the other fizzy water I'll get. Team, she's not in a posh flat. We have guaranteed 100%, Team, that there is no posh flat. She's in a little attic flat thing. Can you have fizzy water Friday? Skippy, I will be having fizzy water Friday because I'm at work now, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm at work all the way till Monday. Let's put it that way. So by Friday, I will need some fizzy water, yes. And we're going to have a party in here. We're going to get it jumping. We're going to go for it. Spread the word around TikTok. The TikTok begs can get away with it. We'll get away. That's the thing. I could say, right, I'm going to have some fizzy water. We're going to get ridiculous. We're going to do stupid stuff, and they would ban me live instantly. Because again, oh, thank you, team. Thank you for the share. I don't make enough money for you, TikTok. I know that grinds your gears, TikTok, but get your friggin' act together. Simples. Thank you for the like, Sophie. Keep smacking that screen. Come on. 40.8k likes. We're doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. And like I said, for Friday night, if I can find that bleeding hell box out, I wish I knew where I put it. And I cannot remember, which is a weird thing to lose, I know. It's kind of creepy in itself. Probably because you're talking about the big TikTok begs. I am, Haley, that's the thing. Doesn't matter how ridiculous I get. They know they know what this channel's about, so we've just got to be so careful. I even sort of get nervous because when I put videos on my wall and you guys comment on them and things, and I go on and I'm sort of like, I need to comment to that, but what do I put? Even if I just put okay, there's a 50-50 chance TikTok will just remove the friggin' comment. Tapping myself off the screen. You've got to be careful when you tap the screen, because if you swipe up on some of these phones, you actually close the app. How can they violate a thumbs up? I have no idea, but they have. I got a severe warning for commenting on one of my own comments that I'd already commented on and put a thumbs up to someone. Comment was removed for violating community standards. Goodbye. And I think it's a thumbs up. Thank you, single mum. Thank you. Haley, it's insane. It is literally insane. And I do get messages from people who tell me what they're getting banned for, and my eyes just roll sometimes. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. And that's what we're fighting with every single day. You've got to think so hard about what you're commenting, the context in which you're doing it. Even putting a simple exclamation mark on the end of your comment can trigger the AI, and it's gone. It's gone. 2 secs, this goddamn pug. You fight with a pug. Sophie's fighting with twins, trust me. And I'm just here chilling out. Don't worry, I'll be made to suffer later on. Once I get up that unit, there's a lot of candle stuff to be boxed up. Hey Queen, how are you doing? Afternoon. And I've got to then get it back here. Out of the unit, in the car. Out of the car, into this house. Then once I've filled this house from fucking floor to ceiling with everything we need to open this shop, then I've got to get it back out this house and take it to the said shop and put it all in there. Living the dream. But candle making is under full steam still here. And then I've got to actually in the spare room build and sort out a candle manufacturing area, because we're not allowed to do it in the shop itself. We've got to make them here and transport them up there. So yeah, all while working full time. Things we do. Yeah, I wonder if now it seems a few of my videos are finding their way onto the For You page. I wonder if any of the TikTok begs have actually been scrolling and actually come across them. I would love to be a fly on the wall. I make my own candles. Excellent. It's an art form. It is an art form. No, she won't sell on the. She has a Facebook page, the Whitby Witch, but she won't put them on the TikTok shop. No. Again, because it's a one-person operation, she makes them all from scratch, right down to blend of her own wax. It's not just wax; it's a very significant blend of wax that she's put together that burns absolutely fantastic. Each candle can take over a month to test, to get the scent, the smell right, the mix right, oil to wax ratio. It's a big thing where you're selling. She sells that you can order them. She doesn't send them abroad. It is UK only primarily, because there are very strict rules and regulations about candles and that to get them overseas. But you can get them on the Facebook. Just go and search the Whitby Witch. Or when we get the shop open, they will be available to buy direct in Whitby. They are available in other places in Whitby, because other places have took them as well. Yeah, Facebook, just go and search the Whitby Witch. And you'll find it on there. You'll know you hit the right one, because it's basically all about candles. Unfortunately, I can't pin it at the minute because it'd interrupt the live. I'd have to come off and go to Facebook, and my moderator, who normally does it for us, now can't comment. TikTok. Do TikTok take a ridiculous percentage when you sell your own goods? They do. I don't know how much they take. They do take a percentage, yes, but I haven't even looked into it. Whereabouts in Whitby will the shop be? Carol, it will be up on Silver Street. A street called Silver Street, which is, if you know Whitby at all, it's up near where Poundland is, up one of the main side streets. It's a very, very popular street, and there are a few other little shops up there, so it will be up there. I will put a video up as soon as we get in and we get the shop sign and everything done and thing, and give more details of where it will be. I will, Queen, I'll get Sophie to pin it tomorrow. All right, Carol. Yeah. So if you know where Silver Street is, just as you turn onto Silver Street from where Poundland is, and you just walk up there. It's kind of up that area. Is Whitby small? Whitby's fairly small. Yeah, it's not exactly a big place. Should have a coach trip. Whitby is beautiful. It is beautiful, yeah. Like, say the view from my window here. I mean, I'm lucky to have a view like this. I can get to see every time just before I go to fucking work, unfortunately. I'm not sure where I've been. The Goth Weekend is mad. Oh, anything Goth Weekend. Goth Weekend is absolutely insane. It is absolutely packed. I used to live right in the middle of town, and by God, did we know it when it was Goth Weekend. Jackie is my tourist area. If you mean about Whitby, if that's what you mean, yeah, it is very tourist. It's very busy. During the summer holidays, it's pretty full on here. It's a coach trip to the shop and back to Brian's for a barbecue plan. Yeah, that would be a hell of a live stream, wouldn't it? We avoid it when it's Goth Weekend. Carol, so do I, and I live here. I won't go downtown. I can literally make it downtown in less than 10 minutes just walking. But yeah, busy times. Brian doesn't go there. I'd love to pop in and see Sam and Brian as long as that box isn't there. Well, unfortunately, Debs, it lives here. But it won't be at the shop. You'd be fine. Come to the shop. Should all get yourself to Whitby, and what we do is Tate Hill Beach. Now, that's where we have a lot of get-togethers. That's where, when Phil was here, we all went down there, and we have like a fire on the beach and things, and that's where we think, you should all just come down to Whitby, and we'll all gather on that beach, and we'll do a live with the Life of Brian, and that, and we can go on and say, like, and we can tag all the TikTok begs in it. All of them, and say, TikTok begs, come here. This is what community looks like, and you can all be in the background. And you all scream like bloody blue murder, and just have a beach party. Beautiful beach, Tate Hill Beach. Might as long as it's nice weather. Yeah, but we often used to go down when we lived a bit closer, and we just collect firewood. And we just have a fire and just sit around and chill. And a few fizzy waters. Potato Beach. Potato? Tate Hill. Not potato, Tate Hill. It's called Tate Hill Beach. All shout, roots in the back. Yeah, all shout, roots, darling. You say, this is what true community is about on TikTok. I mean, if CLA tried to do something like that, that'd be like 3 people in the fucking background. You'll get banned because of views. I would, yeah. That would be the ultimate ironic thing for TikTok. The views would rocket up, and they'd say, you're doing something immoral or doing something wrong, going against our community thing. We're going to block the live. And think, oh, well, they champion TikTok. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh, yeah, famous, Trevor, famous, darling. Yes, you've got to be all the famous. Said he was going to the pub. It's the accent. It is. Yes, I've got to speak about it. Tate Hill Beach. It's just the smaller beach that more locals go to. The tourists go to the big beach, but Tate Hill Beach is just off from that, and it's a lovely little beach. Just nice, just amazing views. Often go down there we used to go and collect the sea glass from down there. Got some amazing sea glass. But yeah, again, all joking aside, anytime anybody's coming to Whitby and your thing, just let me know. And quite happily come down and have a meet up. Yeah, look up Dunsborough, Bamburgh and Alnwick Castle. That's where I grew up. Amazing places. Again, a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. Now I'm the same, Mama. I grew up in a little town called Crook in County Durham. Just how I liked it. It was in the middle of nowhere, an old mining town near Bishop Auckland, Durham, all them sort of places. And you're just in the middle of nowhere. It was lovely. You could just walk out your house and within 2 minutes you're out literally in the fields. In the middle of nowhere. As kids, it was amazing. I do miss it. Just while we're on, I just want to see, because I can do popular lives on here now on my phone. Just want to see. Zach de Brat is at number 17. Of course he is. Corey is at number 23. Oh, the For You page news channels mustn't be doing well. They need to stir up some more drama. Celia, though. We into the 70s and we're still not there. Well, look at that. I'll be. She's not even on there. Would you ever move? Got no plans to. This place we got on a understanding that it about 7 years, and then the landlord might want to come back with his family, but we took it on for that long. Then they said they might not. It all depends. So we might have to sometime in the future, but no plans to if we don't need to. As a result, Valiant, she's not on there, which means the lives are struggling a little bit. She's not getting as much clout on those lives because she was always on the popular live. Well, me, I will. So yeah, they're not up there. How the fuck is Zach de Brat up there? I mean, the guy doesn't, he just literally, I mean, it's like ASMR videos that put you to sleep. You're just watching his lives and you're just like the guy doesn't even move. Oh, Trevor, I know you're heartbroken. I know you'll be absolutely gutted. And yeah, we all have sympathy. My father was from Easington. Oh, yeah, I know that area well. Oh, it's a small world, isn't it? Yes, but the thing is Celia struggling to get on the popular lives because it's falling off because she's not allowed to do a lot of the stuff she was allowed to do. She's not allowed the green screens. She keeps getting temporary gifting bans. So is it actually having an impact? Or are people finally waking up and saying, you know what? No. Someone posted a video and you could see her bathroom in the background. Yeah, Queen, there's a rabbit going off. There's definitely... Do I believe she's given up the flat? No. Do I believe she's been evicted? Probably not. She's rented somewhere else. She's definitely rented somewhere else by the look of it. Temporary. But someone then said who was around the area where her old flat was said that she'd been seen. So, Queen, I'm glad she's struggling. Again, sounds harsh, but yeah. Because if they struggle, it means maybe people are waking up a little bit and just thinking like, you know what? We've had enough of this now. She's not allowed. There was something about she's not allowed to film in public, and she wasn't allowed to film from the flat. Now, a lot of people, again, need to understand that. She admitted herself she wasn't allowed. The council said she's not allowed to video from the flat, and then all of a sudden, there's this storyline of the penthouse, but it's not a penthouse. We've just rented another flat so she can go live. I guarantee that is the whole reason why this whole storyline about the penthouse has come out and why she's doing what she's doing, because she had to get somewhere else and rent somewhere else cheap to go live, or she'd be buggered. And that's why we're not seeing... sorry, my pug knocked me off. Do mind it. Oh my God, we're getting taken down by pugs. She has got a wicker screen, yeah, and that's to block, to show that you go, oh no, obviously she's not in a £5 million penthouse. That's to block, to see where she really is. But we've seen that she's in a little pokey bed sit or bed flat or somewhere. And like I say, I can guarantee that's why she's done it. It's the only way she could go live, because if she went live in that flat again, and the thing is, if she'd been evicted from the flat, why would they stop her from going live there? They just evict her. There would be no thing like, well, they've said I can't go live from the flat anymore. That's because she's still in the flat. She's still got that flat. Why is she not showing off her new penthouse? Because it doesn't exist. She let slip. We've seen behind that wicker screen now, and it's a little bed sit. It's a little tiny place, just a normal flat. Probably no bigger than the one she was already in. There was never a penthouse. There was never going to be a penthouse. It is, like Valiant said, it's definitely a loft type of flat because of the shape of the roof and things. She's somewhere temporary so she can still go live. And she'll have to still there until she's allowed to go live back in her old flat. She has to be somewhere else. So, kind of makes sense. But again, why not just say that to your followers and your fans? They've blocked me from going live, so I'm going to rent somewhere else so I can still go live and be part of the community. Come on, guys. Why make up this ridiculous fucking story? Do council... They could... If your live stream was you destroying the property, they could sort of say, like, if you live stream again and you're doing that, we'll evict you. So, yeah, and like what everyone's got to do, a court order, yeah, because she wasn't just going live. The council don't care if you're going live. They don't give a shit. But when you go live, actively destroying the property that you're renting, I think that's why. Yeah, Valiant, like destroying a kitchen, and she did it on live. So the council will have looked at that, and they probably think like, no. You're too destructive, too disruptive to the neighbours, because obviously she disturbed all the neighbours. So the council probably, like I say, got a court order to say, it's too disruptive, you can't do it, you're not doing it anymore. But when it's exactly, Mama, when it's affecting everybody, and what you did, she often had neighbours hammering on the wall. She was always up until 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, screaming and shouting down the phone, and at some points karaokeing at that time in the morning. But I here for the crack, welcome. So yeah, all the time she's still got that ban. And like I say, that's the only reason I think she's left that flat. It's a bit of both. She knows how to play. She's like what she said, Mama, she admitted, the people that follow me and support me, they're all weak-minded, deluded morons, basically. So she knows how to play them all. But some of it, she smokes that much green. I think she's getting very paranoid, getting a bit off her head a little bit. She needs to cut back on the green for definite. Flinging bacon. Yeah, she did, Carol. She was flinging bacon out the window as well, which I think your neighbours might have a little bit of a thing. She just caused absolute chaos. She causes chaos no matter where she goes, where she lives, whether she's just walking down the street. And like if you noticed, all the videos that she used to do lives walking around the streets, and she says, well, I'm not doing that now because I'll give away where I am. No, love, you're not doing that now because you've been told you can't, because you have caused so much disruption. And like the council, the police were involved just before she left, because what she did with Brambles, I think she's been told to pack it in, that she should be watched, so she's had to rein it all back. She said she had to she's not undercover. She is not undercover. She's already given the address out because, like someone said earlier on, she's already getting takeaways and that delivered there from her loyal fans. She's doxed her own address already. She doesn't care. Like I say, she can't go wandering around the streets causing mayhem because she'll get into trouble. Read the reviews on Westminster Council. Hilarious. I can only imagine. I'm going to do paranoia and TikTok bubble. Exactly. She sees her audience as almost her friends. Well, she doesn't even see them as that. The basically walking ATM machines. She's called her supporters some of the stuff that I can't even repeat on here. She's been absolutely disgusting. You'll get people, Mama, will gift her £500 and then she'll get ticked off with them and block them. She'll get rid of them. They're just money. That's all they are. But again, she has no family that come and visit. She has no real friends. The only people that come are all the TikTok begs when they're doing a storyline and they need to have beef, so they'll meet up and things like that. But they have no real friends. Here for the crack, yeah, I think some of the new TikTok rules are affecting them a little bit, especially with the green stuff, and you're getting the temporary bans on gifting on your live if you're caught breaking the rules. Oh, she turned on Amanda amazingly quickly. She turns on anyone. She'll turn on it. If indeed the views go down and the gifting goes down, she will turn on anybody in a heartbeat just to cause enough drama to get the gifting back up again. She doesn't care. But John got it too. I think there's a few people got it. And yeah. And again, what incentive does anyone have to even try to get to know her, to befriend her, when she'll just turn on you in a heartbeat? She is big. She doesn't care. Like I say, all you are to these people is an ATM machine. You're a walking credit card. She'd argue with her own shadow if she could. She keeps smoking that green, she probably end up with, doing just that. And the newest one, Parrot. Thing is, there's so many of them new ones coming on the scene all the time. And that's the problem. But and again, now I'm hoping that even though these TikTok rules are not exactly, mega, they're better than nothing, but they're not exactly like what we wanted. It will put a few people off, I hope. Because you technically, especially if you're new to this game, you come on, you haven't got the following yet, you're not making money for TikTok, you come on and start begging, you'll be down like that. It's just made it a little bit harder for people to get a foothold doing this sort of thing. Yeah, I'm getting why the USA temporary ban. Now, they are putting another ban in place. TikTok and all social media, it's supposed to be going to go through the courts. People under the age of 16 will not be allowed on these sort of apps anymore. You need to be of a certain age as well. And it gets them off being addicted. And you get a lot of kids gifting on here as well and getting themselves into trouble. So they are trying to stop that sort of thing as well. So there are movements going on. There are things happening slowly in the background to try and sort these type of apps out. Should go for exactly, yeah. So hopefully if that goes through Parliament and through governments, things might start happening a bit quicker. Young ones can, again, they can say at any age. I've seen some ridiculous things on here that just should not be on here. So, yep. We just need them to move a bit faster, governments. Come on, you know the trouble, you know what's going on. It is a good thing. When I saw the video this morning, I was quite pleased that they are looking into doing that. Which again, will they really need to clean it up. They do, and this is a step. I'm spitting. This is a step to do just that. To get a lot of young, vulnerable people off this app and just get this shit sorted out. Oh, they do. Technically, Jack, you're not allowed to put your PayPal links in the bio. But again, if what Marcus Ems, oh, thank you, Mama, thank you for the gift. Marcus Ems showed her PayPal balance by accident or accidentally on purpose to brag, and it had just under £60,000 in it. I would think the benefit system would love to have a look at that, and and this is someone who's begging because they can't afford to take the dog to the vets, so they want you to give more gifts to be able to do that, and she's got 60 grand in the bank. That's the type of people we're dealing with. Yeah, Queen. Videos on my wall. Just under £60,000. Most of the TikTok begs are claiming benefits of some one form or other. Half of them have even admitted it. But even if you take the benefits out of the system, she can't afford to take the dog to the vet, so she wants your help doing that. She wants your help because she can't afford food or this, that, or the other. And I need this, I want that, I need this, I want that. And she's got more money in the bank than most people will ever see in their fucking lifetime. she's got caught Marcus Ems by benefits. Well, she has, but they didn't catch her enough. That's probably why the 60 grand is in a PayPal account and not in a bank account. And get away with it because they're willing to lie and be deceitful and cheat, and they hide the money away. It was the billionaire gifter who did a live one day, and he said that he again went through lots of money. He had lots of money, and he said he puts it into families' PayPal accounts. He just spreads it out. And he went round his thing and said, and we don't never put it in your bank account. It goes into PayPal accounts. It goes into families' PayPal accounts. They make fake PayPal accounts up. It's just squirreled away and spread all over the place. And that's how some of them do it as well. So it's not all in one spot. And they're passing a law to take stuff out of accounts. Yep. Again, if it's proved that money was got while they were on benefits or getting through ill gain, then they will. But they'll just keep, like I say, they'll just move it. HMO are going to have a field day. I know they're looking on TikTok now. They are, Mama, because they know, I mean, even though you don't see a lot of action from the government and things and the tax people, of course they know where a lot of this money is going into PayPal accounts and into these bank accounts you can do just with your phone. You download an app and you can create a bank account, and it's a virtual thing. There is no real bank. It's just thing and fraudulent. It's all fraudulent. Yeah, like I say, that's why they hide it. If they had nothing to hide, why would they hide it away in PayPal accounts? It to be in your bank account. But yeah, they use fake accounts. They'll do anything to keep this money out of the taxman's hands. Someone from the DDP was watching CLA. I bet they were, because I dare bet some people who basically know about these people, they can just go on under their own account. They don't even have to have a fake account. They can just go, because most people be on TikTok. It's not hard to find. I've always said that from the day when I started making these videos. It's not hard to find the truth. It's right there. Right on TikTok, all over the For You page. You could build up a hell of a case against any one of these people. No problem at all. So they need to be, once flagged as doing fraudulent activity, they watch them. Yeah. And what they do is, people say, well, why don't they take action? What they're doing is they just wait until they're given enough rope to hang themselves. Just wait until, like I say, like M's showing a PayPal account was not the wisest thing to do on TikTok. And I'm hoping, and I'm pretty sure I heard about someone had sent that to the government agencies and things. Collecting evidence, exactly. They collect enough evidence so technically when they do move in, that they can say like there's no way of getting around this. There's all the evidence. Job done. Don't come me, my sister, Inspector HMRC for 45 years. She does Cagney and Lacey and You get them onto these TikTok begs. Oh God, nearly out of that now. Wait, oh my God, just realised with 74k likes. My God, Valiant, that tap machines thing. I know you guys are tapping as well. I know there's people literally, getting repetitive strain syndrome. But that's very positive because it means it can get like 74k likes on a simple video and a simple live like this. Friday night should be no problem at all. Sorry, but seeing these get what due is good. It is, and it's a win for like all the time we've been doing these lives and these videos. That when we see one of them get, karma comes a knocking. Oh, thank you, Carl. Thanks for the repost. It kinda is satisfying. The ones that get the claims and don't need it, I totally agree. Yeah, the ones that are just playing the system. Those are the ones. Live restricted for some audiences. Live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reasons: suicide and self-harm. What? Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes because your live does not comply with the For You feed eligibility standard under community guidance. Reason: mental health. Wow, TikTok. Wow. Okay then. So, again, TikTok, CLA can go on a live and practically threaten to send people to someone's house and have them thinged and say the most vile, disgusting stuff. Ems said things to one of the moderators that was absolutely some of the most disgusting stuff I've ever heard in my life. And that's fine. Now, I've been restricted from the For You pages with this live for 10 minutes. For what? For mental health? What did we just... What mental health? Oh my God. Do you see what I mean? No, it wasn't you, Mama. Open your gob. It basically... It's ridiculous. We're not saying anything that isn't true. And we're not saying anything. Anything we have said is nothing to what CLA has said. And her live was not stopped and it's still clipped and out there. Ems, her live kept continuing. There was no violations. There was no warning messages come up on the screen when she absolutely destroyed that moderator and brought her children into it. No, thank you for that, me. So there you go yet again. Thank you, Emzo. TikTok doing what TikTok does best. I've been punished for nothing. Literally for nothing. Oh, I know, Debs, I'm being watched. I know the game. And that's what I was saying earlier on in the live. You've got to be so careful what you say. I'll not be able to appeal. Basically, they'll lift the restriction. I've been restricted for 10 minutes. And again, it means that this live won't show up on the For You page. So people say, oh, he's gone live and can thing for 10 minutes. They're going to block it for 10 minutes to make sure we're not talking about these deplorable things. You know, so exactly, just proved it again, 100%. They banned me moderator for hate speech. They've just banned me for potential talking about, you know, people hurting themselves and themselves, even though we've never actually mentioned that. I've never mentioned people unaliving themselves. And that's 2 restrictions. That was definitely one of the restrictions, yeah. They restricted it for some audiences permanently while I'm live. Suicide and self-harm. At what point did I mention self-harm? Nothing. Nothing. Never mentioned self-harm at all. And the other one was for mental health, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I have just gotten wrong for something we didn't even talk about. Yes, CLA went live and actually threatened to do physical harm to somebody. TikTok, you did nothing. Even though it's annoying, and I am annoyed, again, TikTok, beautifully done. Beautifully done. If anybody wants to clip that, on my moderator, Sophie, if you're still watching, you want to clip that, clip it. I don't think anyone's reporting. I think it's probably just like the AI, because it didn't say it's been reported. I don't think it's been reported. I think that's just like TikTok doing its thing. And again, I don't mind getting wrong for something I've done. Wouldn't mind if we'd been speaking about that and we maybe shouldn't have been, and they like come on and slap, like bang, slap on the wrist, all right, fair enough, you caught me. We didn't even mention it. It's never been mentioned this whole live. about people self-harming. Em's done it on, yeah, exactly, Big. Em's has done horrific things on live. Horrific. Nothing. Not so much as a wink. Exactly, no one would report. I don't think it's a report. I think it's the AI algorithm just is completely balked. It's lovely hearing that term getting wrong. I said, we're getting wrong. Oh, Sophie's there. Yeah, Sophie, yeah. Clip that shit. And again, anybody who wants to do the same and share that'll be an amazing video. It'll be, like I say, it'll be the AI, more than likely. So yeah, one of the restrictions will lift. Sophie, we just got 2 violations. One was for my live's been restricted until I come off for mentioning and promoting self-harm and suicide, and the other one was a 10-minute ban, was for going against standard and reason for mental health, basically, whatever the hell that means. But yeah, so if we didn't even mention anything that's in them restrictions at all. No problem, Queen. Yeah, well, I'll be coming off soon anyway, because I've got to go and do my Uber run soon. Pick the missus up from work. But yeah, figure that one out, Soph. Yeah, well, again, it's like... sorry, Sophie, I'll watch back on the screen grab. If Debs is on, let her know Royal Mail has a parcel. I think she is on. So yeah, Debs, Royal Mail has a parcel. Yeah, Sophie's got access to the live after we finish, so she can go through and screen grab. But yeah, please feel free for anyone who have just witnessed that to, speak about it yourself on your own channels and things. Just, you've seen it firsthand now, 100%. My blood would be boiling. I am annoyed because, like I say, I don't like getting wrong for something I haven't done. I will put my hands up all day long if I'd done it. But it does show, though, it does help. Again, that's what TikTok doesn't realise. It does help us show what we're talking about. It's right there, right in front of you. I have to go and hang on the wash. I'll see you on... Oh, thank you, Mama. Like I said, I'll be coming off now anyway. And not because TikTok slapped my hand. Like I said, I do genuinely have to go and do me little run. But yeah, Mama, you're welcome back anytime. What happened? I was doing the school run. Haley, we've just got 2 violations. Main one for promoting self-harm and suicide, even though we have never spoken about that subject on this live at all from the beginning. And the other one was for mental health. Like I say, there's a story for your channels. Go and make a little video and just say what you've seen. TikTok's 2-tier system. Given a normal channel wrong for something that was never spoken about, was never said, we've not promoted in any shape, way or form. Boom. Well done, TikTok. Well done. Hey, it's been an eventful one. It's been eventful. Oh, thank you for the follow, Miss Said. Thank you. Yes, we'll see you next time. And like I say, next time I'll possibly try and pop on tomorrow, but definitely if I don't... Oh, Haley, you've got to laugh. I do laugh. Like I say, it is slightly frustrating and annoying that they did that for no reason whatsoever. But like I say, they've just highlighted beautifully about what's wrong with TikTok. I had my own channel, I would be banned within 5 minutes for talking about it. Yep. Amazing. I may just come off here before I get called for my Uber run and make a little video of myself. Just a little informative video. Yeah. I need to screenshot that shit. Oh my God. It's a money racket, all right. It really is. But anywho, we'll leave it there. I've got to go and get my shoes on, get myself sorted, ready for the off. Got a few things to put in the car. We'll see you guys very soon. And if I don't see you tomorrow, definitely Friday night about 6 o'clock. Just don't wait for TikTok to, send it out there, because they won't. It will be, I'll try and go bang on 6 o'clock as I can. And yeah, we'll just go for it. Barring we get banned and the live taken down again. Oh, cheers, big thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Again, thank you guys for all the likes, nearly 91.5k likes nearly. Thank you for any little gifts that you're giving. I appreciate every single one. So you take care of yourself, guys. I'm going to go and look some boxes and get some stuff moved.